suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?
Hi, welcome to Disused Yeti. I'm Risa Romano.
Nandini Bapat.
And I'm Warren Jaycox from Galaxy of Comics.
Yes, where we are filming.
And we're actually going to talk about class, which none of us have a whole lot of information on, but it's something that we're curious about and wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So class.
So what it is, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Anyone feel free to pitch in anything.
Well, I know it's a spin-off of Doctor Who, where the Doctor's not involved. You said it was from Colchester. It was like the Colchester School, where Clara works, Coho. Sorry,
but where Clara works, and see, this is what I didn't realize. So this is where Susan
was going to
his
school
granddaughter,
back in Unearthly Child, the first episode ever. His granddaughter is going to a school, and that is the school.
Yeah.
So that's the same school that Barbara and what's his name?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Ian
came from. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Barbara's better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I also remember them having a kind of a little tryst, right? They actually ended up like together by the end, right?
They walked off together, and I think we were meant to assume that they were a couple.
Okay, but I don't remember.
In the beginning.
But I don't remember what I don't remember what the. I'm really bad about episode names, but I remember in the Greek or Roman episoeds, they actually ended up together, like together.
Oh.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah. See,
they always seem to be heading in that direction anyway. So when it happened, it might have just been I was so nonplussed and expecting that I was like, of course.
Yeah. So anyway, but they were teachers.
But they were teachers at that school, and I think they have made some mention at some point. We saw something on the wall or something that Ian is currently like headmaster or something at Coal Hill.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him, and the actor's still alive. He could
that would be
totally
amazing.
No, he is not. Are you kidding?
They
Really?
need to have
That would be so cool.
I think that they should
Even
at
if he's
least
just even if he's just Professor Emeritus or something, that would be awesome.
I think they should have him on Doctor Who, and I definitely think they should have him on Class.
Yeah.
I think because Class is in that universe, but has nothing to do with the Doctor, apparently.
Which is what they've done before anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
They've done that with other shows.
I'm curious to see, like, are they doing it before Clara dies or after Clara dies? Because that's the thing. If it's current and it's before, then we could have Clara. If it's not, then that's like depressing.
And
that's a good point.
Yeah.
I would like to see Clara again.
That's going to be interesting. How do you explain that to all of the students?
Yeah. She's
also busy doing her other show, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Is she on another show now?
As Queen Victoria.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The show is about.
I knew she had something else.
Queen somebody. I don't remember who it is.
Okay.
She's playing the Queen.
Okay.
All right. Well.
I mean, they're all in BBC. They all live in the same area. It's not like the United States where they film in LA and New York and Vancouver and a million other places.
She dies on Earth, but she dies in that little alleyway that doesn't really exist or kind of really exist or whatever.
But her friend knows that she's there, so he takes her out.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
So he can take her out and maybe leave her in the alleyway or whatever.
Now, I vote that she's still alive and she's in the show. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If that's true, though, I might not be watching Class.
Listen. There's absolutely no reason why they couldn't just have her as a guest star once in a while.
Yeah,
that would be okay. I mean? I just don't want it to turn into Clara's
Clara show. Yeah.
I mean, I just wonder what it's going to be about because she had cute kids, but it's like honestly what honestly could happen at the Coal Hill School?
What is it actually about? I'm wondering if it's sort of going to be Buffy-ish in the way where it's like on a Hellmouth type of thing.
Yeah.
Because I think that the idea is that the school in itself is nothing spectacular, but something about where it is. Is making.
I mean, it does make it interesting because like it is where Susan was from. It like Clara went there. It's like there's a lot of temporal like stuff that happens around there, but to me it seems all coincidental, Right,
and I think that up to this point we have been led to believe that, and I think the spin-off is them saying retconning in a reason that they're
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one concern in that, I mean, we've met several of those kids.
Yeah.
But at this point, hasn't it been at least, I mean, for some of the early kids, it's been at least like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily even going to be kids any longer.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
I
So
think
they'd
we
have
might
to,
have to start from scratch.
they'd have to
Yeah.
start from
Yeah.
scratch, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It's the beginning of a show, so that could
Yeah.
work.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they had
It's just-
Ian coming back, that would be fine.
Yeah. That would
be
you know,
awesome.
You know,
That would be
a
really
little bit
awesome.
of that.
I think he should be like supporting cast.
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
Yeah. I'm just curious as to what, like, who's going to be the leads, like, what is the
Yeah.
show going to be about?
And they've given us very little to go off of.
Yeah. Maybe they don't even have an idea and they just want a title of the class or something. I
They
don't
wanted
know.
to spin on it.
Yeah.
Is what it was. Doctor Who's so successful. They're like,
Yeah.
we could do anything
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people will watch it. And
Yeah.
I assume we're all at least
Yeah.
going to try it.
Well,
like,
and
yeah.
here's the thing. I mean, here's the thing.
Depends on what it's about.
Yeah.
Coming at this as a new-ish fan. I mean, we were just talking about this. I watched at least a season and a half of the Sarah Jane adventures.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe that is what class will be. Maybe
Yeah.
it will be a much younger, almost Nickelodeon-ish. Because that's what I equated Sarah Jane with.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane was very much like a Nickelodeon show, and that's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it all.
Well, and that's why when you said it was Coal Hill School, I was thinking, yeah, it's probably another Sarah Jane type of thing. Like they're trying
Right.
to fill that kid niche that
It
was empty.
very
for a
well
while.
may be.
Yeah.
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 You know, because I don't see it as an adult thing. Like they would do something more Torchwood-esque. I think if they were going to do
think so.
that.
Yeah,
that.
I can
Yeah.
imagine. And it being in the Doctor Who universe, you could have
Yeah.
Capaldi or whoever ends up being the Doctor
Yeah.
I think
after him.
Like Sarah Jane, the Doctor showed up a couple,
couple
of
times, yeah.
they
Yeah.
did a couple
Yeah.
different versions.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
could do that with this
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And you're right. Most of us would at least try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it did end up being a very young,
Yeah.
kind of show.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we'd still at least try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would absolutely watch the first few episodes, and then if it turns into Sarah Jane, or if it is Sarah Jane from the beginning, then I'll probably bow out.
Yeah.
Pass, yeah.
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 But if it has Ian, I'm going to watch at least a little bit.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That would be awesome.
More like curious to see what they're
I'm
doing
curious
with it.
to know just what it is, because I feel like they have to give us something else going
Right.
into it, and
Yeah.
there will be some promo or something,
Yeah.
so we can get a feel for the tone.
Yeah.
You know, if it's more Doctor Who, more
Sarah Jane.
Sarah Jane,
Well,
it's probably not.
And that
Yeah.
side conversation we just had made me think about this. There's a lot of guest stars they could do.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, they could do River. They could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When
They could,
Sarah Jane was substituting in Secretly Undercover, was it that school? Does anyone know?
No, it wasn't that
It wasn't?
school.
no, it was
No,
not.
no, it was not.
Okay.
Because I think there are a few other instances I was reading somewhere where that school's come in, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what they were.
No. The Anthony Stewart Head or
Yeah, that
whatever. He
one.
was the headmaster of that other school. That
Where
Sarah
Sarah
Jane
Jane
was.
was.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I
Yes,
totally forgot
it was
that.
evil Giles.
I
Bad
forgot
Giles.
about that. Oh my god,
Yes.
that's right. Oh my god, and I think you know what? I think there was a point. There was a point after having watched the first season where I kind of skipped around because it was like, oh, this guy's in this episode. This guy, you know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
just sort of skip around. Totally
Yeah.
forgot that.
Yeah.
Totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Hell,
Yeah.
they could put in K9. They could talk.
Yeah.
You know, they could
Oh,
have
they could,
K9
yeah.
be a mascot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, actually, K9's not completely out of the question now in 2016.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it wouldn't actually be that far out of the
No.
realm of possibility.
A robot dog.
Yeah, a
Maybe
robot
like
dog.
a little genius kid who makes a robot dog.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
yeah.
Maybe he could be the inventor of K9.
There you go. There-
Maybe.
I think we've actually met the inventor of K9.
Okay.
Who was
Am
the
I?
inventor of K9? I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Okay.
exactly remember, but I do sort of remember.
It would have been classic series.
Yeah, it's classic
Yeah.
series, and I kind of vaguely remember that. Although I could be off.
Okay.
I don't know.
Eh.
To look at.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm hoping it could maybe even be sort of like Buffy-ish. That would
Yeah.
be really fun.
That would
if
be-
they
that
do
would
go
be
with
fun.
a hellmouth.
Yeah.
Right, it's some sort of convergent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they
Some
can't
sort
beat
of
the hellmouth. They'll have to go
Right.
with some
Yeah.
science
Right.
fiction.
Well,
Right.
it could be like the time rift that they used in Torchwood.
Yeah.
You know, like
well, actually, was it Amy who at the time the time
yeah, the
fracture,
cracks-
whatever the hell that
crack
is?
in the wall of a
Right,
victim,
so
yeah.
it could be something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
That would be
well,
fun.
if there were cracks in the skin of the universe, it would be a hell of a big problem. I think it's more like the
Maybe
term
it's
is
just a little. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just a little tiny.
Well, because the thing is, like, to get that crack in the skin of the universe, the TARDIS had to blow up. So let's not.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But like the
skull.
Torchwood,
That's
right?
how it's gonna end.
Well, it's gonna end like Buffy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I mean, seriously, like with Buffy, I kind of thought that everything was like wish fulfillment. Let's blow up the school a few times. Like, how
That's
much
true.
do those people hate
That's true.
their schools?
Okay,
Anyway,
so
sorry.
So anyway,
anyway,
Alright. I guess.
so that's that for
Yeah.
that one,
Ah,
and we will see you next time. We're at Galaxy of Comics, in case we didn't mention that.
Yeah.
And that's all for now. Bye.
Bye.
goodbye.
Disused Yeti?